I said a year ago, so-called year ago, uh, pretty much that um, there's many shape-shifting virus. There's many shape-shifting virus. Uh, and I think it's messed up that individuals have to prove that they got the vaccine. Uh, and I'm going to get deep into that. And I've touched on a lot of things, but I'm about to take it to another level. Um, Pretty much the you know where's the proof that there was a virus? Where's the proof at? Um, Individuals die from radiation and many other things. Where you know there's no such thing as a test, but individuals can tap into individuals' DNA and use their DNA for certain things. A test is basically testing, the physical body, experimenting. That's the way I look at it. Passing the test is going through. To me, there's no such thing as a test, but if it was a test of anything, it could be anything. Individuals take tests in school and the illusion schools and buildings. The real test, you basically have to, get through the characters that's inside of the physical body. That's the real test, and the test is in like that's what I call you have to pretty much there's no said if it was a such thing. Do y'all feel my signals? But that's the so-called real test if you look at it that way, because it's different characters like projected into the physical body project the characters that they downloaded inside of their DNA, pretty much. But where's the proof? Individuals talk about that. Fear, fear, and all of that crazy stuff. Um, you're going by holograms that's going by a script, telling individuals, creating different things. Trapping individuals inside of the low frequency time machine. Cutting individuals off so they won't communicate with. Uh, so they won't communicate with certain things that they are supposed to communicate with. But I just wanted to put that out there. But it's a few things I want to touch on. Let's see. What's going on, Noah, Casper? What's going on, Gwen? What is it? Hold on, Miss Blake 00. How are y'all? Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, pretty much. I know y'all heard about the celebrities, uh, and a lot of that stuff. It's set up. It's the names. The names. Subliminals behind it. Whenever you see the entertainers, they go by the shape shifting names and numbers. like I said, how do you know if individuals are really dead? The souls go on into another dimensional room or come back to a low frequency world. But it's nothing but names and titles. But you don't know, like individuals don't know. Individuals set up rituals and set up certain things whenever they say certain individuals die. There's no such thing as death, but you separate your energy shift and move on to different areas. Sometimes your energy, go in different directions, and pretty much, okay, just here recently, like there's been a lot of so-called uh, entertainers, right? So-called rappers dying. Um, and I think it's a bunch of mess. That's just my opinion, because individuals, we haven't checked out the death certificate or none of that stuff. Individuals are going by what the holograms are putting out there. They're putting out. Um, just here recently, Shock G, uh, and I get the Shock G and the subliminals, the digital underground. That's all of that stuff is connected. It goes back to where I was telling y'all about just here recently the Black Lives, Black Rob, and all of that stuff. It's all of that stuff is connected because individuals are pushing certain things to trap y'all on many levels. Okay, the digital underground. Okay, look at the virtual reality. Individuals already pretty much visit certain worlds. So they put their holograms and characters back into, the timelines like the 80s and 90s. Individuals already practice certain things, so they pass the spells on to the next generations, and they keep on basically passing it on and recycling a bunch of stuff. The unknown bastards. The unknown bastards and Muppets keep on recycling certain things and pumping the digital into individuals' DNA. So now individuals, they're clone minded because pretty much individuals carry that digital DNA. It's not the original, it's the digital DNA. Because now you got individuals out here thinking that the system, the illusion, the distractions, that's going to save them. So individuals uh, keep on getting so-called shots to their souls. There's no such thing as a cure. There, like I said, there's shape-shifting virus, virus and stuff, viruses. But at the same time, where is the proof? Individuals get sick, just like I said. Individuals their body go through certain things, goes through certain things. My apologies. And like individuals communicate through the holograms and the shape-shifting numbers and stuff like that. Individuals think certain individuals are dying. What they're talking about encodes that the previous system is getting destroyed, and they're bringing in something totally different to screw everybody up on many levels. Individuals are talking about there's, basically their shield is getting cracked. So they need to like basically pretty much gain more souls and put them in feed it to the black hole. Individuals are taking over certain thrones. So that's the reason why you see a lot of distractions and stuff going on. Celebrities are pretty much, that fake stuff, all of that fake stuff, basically stage scripted stuff. Put it that way. You know, um, There's a lot of stuff going on, and individuals are connecting with that. Like I said, this mess, this crap, pretty much what it's been a year, and it's the same old stuff. Now you have to have proof that you got a vaccine. What kind of shit is that? You have to have proof. What kind of shit is that? It goes back to where I was saying some years ago or a year ago or whatever. Uh, Individuals uh, take a risk every time they go out. How come of course we know it's nothing but a ritual, like I said with the mask, but now individuals are allowing them to control everything, and that's on them. If, like I said, if individuals want to continue to destroy their DNA and their loved ones, that's on them. Ain't nothing we can do about it. But pretty much, like I said, there are certain things, pretty much, there are certain things that's under the ground, and there's a war under the ground, and the war in other areas as well that's connected to your DNA, and you're put in the middle of it because some of y'all allow it. The politicians, the government, and the other cult groups that's connected to it, because to me, they're all a cult group. But individuals don't give a damn about um, taking your DNA and experimenting. Everything is created. Chaos. Goddamn. What's going on, Gwen? How are you? See, jump through. See, it's interesting. Sounds cool. Oh yeah, pretty much. But what's going on, Hippie Lion? What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on? Yeah, your mom was on the last live. Yeah, I asked about you, but I'm glad you tuning in. But yeah, pretty much, the fake shootings and stuff. Like individuals are practicing different types of rituals. You know, um, Certain things are going to be connected to individuals' DNA, and pretty much they're going to pass it on to the next generation. And the next generation, pretty much they're going to be on something totally different. Individuals are doing a sweep, a clean, and and I think it's messed up on many levels. But they're bringing in something totally different. Like I said, it's not going to be the same. It's on something totally different. And I think it's messed up. Like on many levels. But individuals are in a trance. Like some certain individuals are in a trance. They're like lost. They're confused. So, like I said, some of them are trapped in certain timelines. That's the reason why you see a bunch of retro stuff. You see a bunch of retro stuff because certain individuals are stuck in certain timelines. Certain individuals' DNA still connected to the 60s and 50s and stuff like that, and trapped into it. And certain worlds that individuals can't see with the physical eye, it's still going on. It's connected to certain individuals' DNA. You know, some of your loved ones that share DNA, you know, they're passing on certain things. Like it could be like on many levels. It could be like they're passing on the so-called curse to your DNA because in other worlds that individuals, you know, pretty much effed up in that other world, screwed up in that other world, and passing on to certain individuals' DNA and stuff. Because, like I said, this government crap and this law stuff, there's no such thing, but individuals pledge to it and bring it to so-called life. You know, when you put your energy into fake, like so-called Muppets, you bring that Muppet to life. You know, when you put your energy into it, or different characters and stuff like that. And individuals don't see that. You know, and individuals, you know, pretty much destroy themselves on many levels. Well, if I can get this top on, um, you know, pretty much. What was I talking about? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm reading comments and talking at the same time. See nothing much. Oh, I appreciate you, hippie line. Thank you. Appreciate you. Basically turning purple into hard drives. Oh yeah. And I get the purple. I've been checking out the purple individuals been projecting out there as well. But I totally get that. Uh, like Bruno Mars and yeah, exactly, Noah. You know, so it's like pretty much like individuals are setting up certain tones and different types of, like, you know, bringing back certain frequencies that can, and individuals know how to manipulate certain frequencies to basically control and take over individuals' DNA, so individuals can suck out their souls, use their souls, and do certain things with it. You know, like and like I said, certain individuals, like certain like I said, where our DNA, it's pretty much everywhere. It's connected to dimensions, realms, and many other places. You know, and I talked about this. Um, and there are certain versions of you out there that's probably screwed up and messed up, and you can feel the side effects. You know, like I said, the law and all of that, that's a bunch of mess. But there's certain parts of you out there, you know, doing some shady stuff, you know, and certain things are getting exposed on many levels. You know, whoever you share DNA with, certain things can come back to other worlds, like come back to you, come back, you know, basically project certain things in your DNA, because what you see out here is nothing but fake version of you. Whenever you see the weather, the wind, and all of that stuff, like in this illusion, you know, individuals have you working for low frequency things like material things. Material things, of course, it carries certain energies and stuff like that. But it's something attached to it to drain your soul and confuse you, and it's on many levels. You know, but individuals, got pretty much they set up a system, the bills and all of that, where months and years and all of that stuff to basically confuse your souls on many levels, set up the certain weather and stuff, certain weather that and mixing in other different types of DNA, experimenting and saying, let me see what this can do to this DNA and that DNA, and we can use this, and we can build a lot of things and sell it back to them. We can, sell their DNA back to them. That's basically what they're doing. They're selling other individuals' DNA. Do y'all feel my signals? Like whenever I say illusion skulls, I'm about to take it to another level. I'm gonna take it to another level. Pretty much, and I wanted to do a video on this, but I'm just going to give y'all something to think about. Basically, the coal, the gold, the silver, um, the lava, and all of that stuff. To me, that's DNA, different types of frequencies and energies. Okay, where you live at, is made out of bones and skulls, and sometimes certain things can invade your DNA on many levels. You know, there's like a bunch of you surrounded by different types of uh, frequencies, different types of. It's more than the physical body. It's other things, you know, uh, in this world that you're not aware of. And that's, and I wanted to share that with y'all, but I want to do another video on that. But I want to give y'all something to think about because, you're basically, you already connected to the gray frequency. You're connected to that. Sometimes you can pick up on other frequencies. You can go visit other frequencies on many levels. Sometimes you experience different things whenever you go to sleep. But like I said, I want to do another video on that. But certain things are pretty much uh, returning, so-called returning, recycling uh, certain rituals and different other things. So and individuals know that. So of course they're going to keep on putting out the distractions and holograms and Muppets. I know I went somewhere else, but I want y'all to feel my signals and think about certain things. I see certain things and I experience a lot of stuff. Okay, all right. um, yeah, I'm gonna definitely do another video on that. There's a lot of stuff going on outside as well, and I'm doing this live and reading comments, but I'm doing it though, y'all. What's going on, Roderick Beth? Do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? Because I'm not gonna be on here too. I gotta get my eat on and stuff. So if y'all want to touch on anything or say anything or questions, go ahead and ask. Okay, I sure will, hippie line. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I wanna. Matter of fact, whenever I do, I'll definitely inbox you. I'll definitely inbox you and let you know, so you won't miss out. And I inbox your mom too and let her know as well too. I'll inbox the both of y'all. Um, because I really, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I want to share this with them so they can know, talk about where, how how individuals created like uh, certain like the houses and the roads and all of that stuff because it's connected to individuals' DNA. Like it's on many levels. And it would take, I could do like 2 or 3 videos on them. I'll probably do like part one, two, and three. But whenever I do, I'm gonna break it down so you know and take it to many levels because you know you're like a lot of things that's inside of your DNA. You have other so-called I like to say the unknown, and there's other versions of you out there using certain things. But I'm gonna do a video on that. Like I'm gonna take it to many levels. But yeah, because I was thinking about, I was like, yeah, I want to do that. Tell individuals, because like I said, we're basically living in the grave, with other unknown beings. It's more than a physical body and animals and stuff like that. And I want to really touch on that. I want to, I want y'all to really feel my signals on that. You know. Oh yeah. Thanks, hippie line. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been doing. I've been. Yeah, I've been. I have been awesome. I've been doing awesome. Put it that way. I'm doing awesome. I'm great. Thanks for asking. How are you? Oh, these weird numbers keep on popping up. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, I just been relaxing and stuff, and that's all. And looking at this crazy, watching some of the crazy distractions and stuff, and just getting a good laugh out of it. Oh yes, yes. Oh yes. I totally feel you on that, hippie lion. I definitely feel you on that. Yes, you can feel it. Like like it's like you can really feel it. Like on it's on. Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. How do we protect ourselves from the radiation? It's all about protecting your DNA because the radiation, it's already here. Do you feel my signals? The radiation, it's already here. So radiation is nothing but a DNA. The nothing but it's like it's another DNA. Put it that way. So you have to put it put it this way. You have to tell yourself your DNA can outpower certain other certain. I mean outpower the artificial DNA or different type of stuff. If you give certain things the advantage and power, you know, uh, that's how you allow certain things take over. because the radiation, it's many things in different characters, shapeshifters. You know, you can't get rid of it. Only you can take over certain things within inside of yourself and don't let certain things in. If you let it in, I'm surrounded by a bunch of radiations. We are all surrounded by them. We're surrounded by it, but at the same time, I'm not taking it in. I'm not taking it in. So you have to you have to think what you have to think of what works for you. You have to tap in. You have to tap into certain things. Like I said, certain things that I do, it might not work for you. So just to put that out there, because you have I watch certain videos and I laugh at certain videos. I laughed at it. Individuals talking about, oh, get some stones and get this and that will protect you from different radiations and chemicals and uh, go get copper and all of that stuff. They're going by others recycled information. How that certain things might work for them, but you could mess up yourself. You can mess up your DNA by listening to someone else. You know, you have to figure out how certain things can work for you. You can't go off of recycled information or other things. Like I said, I watch certain videos. Somebody tells somebody to put some cow shit on their face. Individuals actually, individuals will do it. They'll be like, "Oh, this will protect you from uh, negative energy." Go out there and put some cow shit on your face, and individuals actually really go do it. I'm just being straight up. Individuals actually go out, try to find some cow shit and put it on their face and say it'll keep me from negative energy. You know, so and, you have individuals out there that like just like years ago I was talking about. I could, like, for example, like I could go put some dirt into a capsule and say, hey, here's this capsule. It'll heal you. It'll give you superpowers and stuff. You actually think that. You actually think that, and it's really not the dirt. It's basically you. But you know, and I already put that out there. But like some of the pharmacy, they could put like different chemicals and candies inside of certain things, and use certain amount to cover up certain things to keep away, put the band-aid on, the symptoms. But individuals to think that that medication is not, it's not meant to, how could I put it, to heal you, because there's no such thing. You can only heal yourself. Medication, medicine, there's different vaccines. None of that stuff it's not going to help. It's going to trap your soul. Appreciate you, Jay. Yes. Oh, okay, hippie line. I'm just reading your comment. Comment. My apology. See, appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you, Roderick. Appreciate you. Let's see. Oh yeah, Roger. Oh yeah. And individuals should have just, you know, I'm not taking it. I'm not wearing, individuals should have said, I'm not taking the stupid, wearing the mask. But at the same time, um, individuals got caught up, got hypnotized. Individuals got hypnotized. They're in a trance. So, the characters invaded their DNA. Exactly, Gwen. Yeah, like a lot of individuals say that stuff, and like I said, your DNA, it's very important. You can activate certain cells and heal yourself. The DNA. You mixing, like, if you do herbs and stuff like that. That's the reason why I say you can eat and drink whatever you want, because I feel like my DNA, it's on another level. So I run that stuff. Whatever I take in, I'm pimping you out, the food and stuff. My DNA is, like, basically I'm pimping out whatever I merge myself with. Do y'all feel my signals? Because sometimes you mix with other things, and like I said, with individuals, we eat junk and all of that stuff. You have individuals like, oh, I'm a, back to the vegan religion and whatever, and like I said, I experimented with all of that stuff some years ago, and I was like, this shit, that I'm more than that. Put it that way, and so some of y'all, you know, feel where I'm coming from, but you have individuals say, I eat healthy. This soil over here, it's screwed up. So how are you eating healthy? You're not growing it. You're not going out there and getting things and stuff like that. We're going to corporations, and we're wearing human skin, and we're wearing animal skin, and insects and all of that stuff, silk and cotton and all of that stuff. We're not actually going out there. Like I said, we're going to the store. So how are you eating healthy? To me, whenever you tap into your DNA and find out certain things, to me, that's healthy. That's the way I look at it. That's healthy to me, because you can carry it on, and you can help yourself in other worlds. Helping yourself in other worlds, that's healthy. That's healthy to me. Your DNA, like, but this corporation mess, and distractions, that's not healthy. Not at all. Whew. Now this sweet tea, it's something else, y'all. Something else. I keep on hearing, it must be the trash truck outside. Oh no. Anywho, oh okay, yeah. Exactly, Roger Death Care. There you go. Exactly. You know, and a lot of things are set up. Just like I said, like and I'm gonna go back, and I'm well, not go back. I want to talk about because I ain't going back. I want to talk about the videos. The fake videos. All right, y'all. My apologies. I was looking at making sure they was grabbing my trash out there. All right, my fault, y'all. Uh, like the videos out there, and like I say, individuals are hypnotized there in a trance. They actually think whenever they watch the fake so-called police brutality videos, although there's nothing but actors and stuff and different characters, individuals always use our shade, and it's the same old gimmick, and you can see the bad the well the my apologies, you can see the fake stuff on you can see it, and like I said, some of y'all's loved ones pretty much got certain things happen to them, but you don't see CNN and the CNN and NBC and all of them, the different types of illusion skulls and shape shifted numbers and titles. You don't see them putting it worldwide. You don't see celebrities holding signs saying you lost a loved one. They put the scripts and actors and and all. I'm just like I said, it's entertainment because individuals actually think, oh well, they're doing this and that. They're practicing low frequency magic. So it's going to pretty much invade certain timelines on another level. Individuals don't see that. Individuals don't see that. Whenever you see certain things, they're practicing magic and certain rituals, and individuals don't see that. They're giving individuals the power. They're fearing the system and stuff like that. You know, I'm not going to allow a certain individual, you know, uh, to disrespect me. I don't care who it is. But like individuals, whenever they see like like the law or something, some of them get paranoid and freak out. And like I said, it's nothing but to set up to have individuals to go up against each other on many levels, different shades, all of that. It's nothing but a setup, but individuals pretty much go for it. And I'm like, I'm tired of it. They even putting it in, superhero movies like Marvel comics and stuff like, all of that stuff. Basically, um, I watched Winter Soldier and Captain America, whatever, and a lot of individuals like talking about, oh, the other shade, they had them as characters, like the Supermans and all of that stuff. Everything come from us. So individuals let it know pretty much gave. I don't want to mess up just in case you ever watched the Winter Soldier or the Falcon or the Winter Soldier. The individuals put subliminal saying that everything pretty much comes from us, and been saying like they've been experimenting. And I talked about this, like for decades they've been experimenting on us on many levels. They even created a certain shade, I feel like a certain shade, like I said, clones on many levels. Your the way you think, your thoughts, pretty much it's on many levels. But there's a certain race out there. I'm not gonna call them out, but they're clones from our DNA. Our DNA, it's on many levels. So just to put that out there. But it's stuff that I already talked about. But now, of course, like I said years and years and years ago on the other channel, I said most of the stuff that I'm talking about, I'm not exposing it, but at the same time, individuals will give y'all just a little taste, just to play mind games with you and lie to you, like certain stuff, you know. And what's funny, I like I watch wrestling every once in a while. So one of them was like one of the announcers said, "It's just like the secret society. They got to tell you, basically what they got to do. They got to let you know." And so whenever you see the subliminals and the games and all of that sick, twisted shit that individuals be playing, pretty much individuals got to let you know off top what they have to do or what are their plans and stuff like that. And you hold the distraction bag, pretty much. You hold the distraction bag because, there are certain things that's on another level that can, just, I ain't even get ready to go there. But put it this way, there are certain things, they leaving y'all holding, leaving some of y'all, whatever you pledge to, the politician and the religion and all of that, they holding y'all with the distraction bag. And so certain things can go to war with your DNA. Certain things can go to war with your DNA because individuals escaped it. It was like, well, we'll let them hold the distraction bag. We made our peace because we let them know. And we put their DNA inside of it. We use their DNA. Now we're going to escape and go to this other world while they go to war with something that we created. I'm reading the comments. Yeah, I see a lot of individuals over here. I mean, I see a lot of individuals bragging about the shots. Like if y'all only, y'all don't know. I just laugh at certain things. You can just all you have to like. Uh, exactly, Roger. I hear you. Um, oh yeah, Jade. Oh yeah. It's more like man, stupidity. Yeah, pretty much. And like I said, uh, individuals pretty much fall. Individuals set themselves up on many levels. But whenever you, like I said, individuals talking subliminals, the fake celebrity Machiavelli deaths. Now, like I said, if one of us, like, well, if some of y'all would pull that, individuals be like, oh, you're going to get locked up and all of that crazy mess. But it's okay that individuals can fake it, put out the fake celebrity deaths and all of that stuff and lie. Even certain politicians or certain, like some, yes, die of old age. Or then again, you never know. They still could be going on. Some of them know how to transfer their conscience into other things. Put it that way. They figured that out. Like I said, certain individuals. It's on many levels. That's another video. But I did touch on it. I did talk about it. You know. Did you get a fake DNA test? Did you get a fake DNA test, Lisa? Kind of question is that? Did you get a fake DNA test? I ain't getting tested. I'm not going no hospital, clinics, or none of that stuff. I choose my destination. Whenever I want to go out in this physical world, that's when I go out. I choose my destination. I'm not going to. I'm not going near no hospitals or none of that. Did you get a fake DNA test? You probably want to. I ain't even gonna go there. Anywho, y'all. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, appreciate that, Glenn. Right, I know the agents are on here. Asking me a dumbass question like that. Noah, I heard about that. This was a while ago, but I heard about that. Like basically, this was some years ago. But like I feel like the insects carry different types of diseases. You know, but yeah, I heard about that. Some years ago. But I feel like that's, like I feel like individuals are just scaring people. Of course they use the fear thing, just like the shape shifting virus. Like I said, we've been dealing with this for decades. For decades, like I said, the colds and sinus infections and different types of things. Did they give a vaccine for that? Sinus infections and colds and no, not really. Individuals injected that different types of virus into individuals' DNA. You know, but now pretty much individuals already know that shield is cracking, and DNA. Certain individuals' DNA pretty much got activated, and their DNA pretty much it's like enhanced. So individuals like, oh yeah, we gotta, the shield is cracked, the dome is cracked. And yeah, we gotta hurry up and get the shots out, shots to the souls. Oh yeah, no. Do y'all have any more questions, or y'all want to talk about anything? Because I'm gonna be on here for 5 minutes. It goes back to where I was saying earlier, where you don't have any proof. Where is it at? About like of course there's different types of shape shifting virus, and individuals are making a big deal out of this, and it's been going on for a year. This shit, it's been played out. Now they got it to the point where, oh, you have to get a test. Individuals want to see what type. Individuals want to see what your DNA. They want to see what type of DNA. How could I put it? With your DNA, they want to see what it is on, pretty much. See what they can do with it. Like basically say, oh, they got this special DNA. This matches with this area or this planet, and we can sell their DNA to other planets and gain the material things on the physical world. That's what we can do, and set up certain stuff. Because, like I said, individuals should just be like, no, I'm not taking the test. No, I'm not, doing the vaccines, but they're in a trance. Individuals been programming them for a year with the same old crap. Even before individuals talked about the vaccines, I told y'all it was coming. I was like, individuals going to bring out and say, oh, well, we got vaccines. And it was all a setup just to poison, put, take the DNA to another level so individuals can manipulate them in other worlds and get rid of certain physical bodies and use it to create this illusion. Get rid of the physical bodies, use their body parts, use their organs to control and manipulate individuals, set up, like basically set it up so the next generation can be hypnotized and be in a trance and spell, and so they can take advantage of them and stuff. Especially when you reach a certain age, individuals, they don't give a damn about, like, the older individuals. They want them like young and stuff, and they want to do sick things and stuff to the younglings and stuff. That's the reason why the individuals got invaded on many levels. The younglings and they're focusing on the younglings because they can manipulate them. That's why they get them at an early age with the skulls, the illusion skulls. Some call it schools, but I call them illusion skulls. Manipulate them and then have them effed up, screwed up on many levels and screw up the next generation. Exactly, Roger. Exactly. Start everything. Yeah, exactly. Everybody gets sick because they think that they are sick. So if you think that and get programmed, exactly, exactly, Roger. Oh, appreciate you, Gwen. I'm just now reading your comments. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm reading y'all's comments. Appreciate you hitting the Fonzie. Do you think they tag kids with diseases so they can? Oh yeah, Noah. Yeah, the individuals set it up. Like individuals invade their DNA so they can use it. Let me ask you this. Do they draw? Do I? Well, I know they draw blood. Put it that way. They draw blood from your loved one. I know that. I know they do. They're using it for many things. So yeah, sometimes they get individuals sick on purpose so they can come back so they can experiment and test certain things out. On something that they're creating from your DNA and your loved one's DNA. And that's the reason why individuals set up the hospitals and stuff. It's nothing but an experiment lab. They tell us whenever we was growing up, we like you know I'm time traveling. When we was young, we had to get like shots so individuals couldn't catch the measles and all of that stuff. And like I said, your body go through changes and stuff. Sometimes you will break out and stuff, you know. But individuals, injected the poison and stuff, and that's the reason why individuals end up getting sick and stuff like that. And some of them, like they'll say, oh, certain individuals, they're kind of, they'll say they're crazy, or they'll say they're not all the way there. That's because certain individuals are bouncing back and forth in other different dimensions, and they know that. So, whenever you have like special needs uh, individuals, pretty much there's nothing wrong with them. They're just basically bouncing back and forth to other dimensions. And some of them carry certain dimensions into their DNA. So, they'll say, oh, they're crazy, there's something wrong with them, but they're not crazy. Some of them can adapt to this world because they're somewhere else. They can't adapt to this shape shifting numbers and letters and stuff like that. They're on something totally different. But of course, they'll say, oh, they're crazy or something wrong with them, and there's nothing wrong with them. Just like, it goes back to where certain individuals used to laugh at children that, some of them couldn't read. They'd be like, oh, they can't read, and thought it was funny. and they couldn't connect to this so-called shape-shifting uh, letters and numbers. They say there were some say, oh, they had learning disabilities. No, they didn't. They just couldn't connect to it. And they're not dumb or nothing. But that's another video. But I just want to put that out there. I tried to send a text of experience. Oh wow. Yeah, no, pretty much certain individuals know how to, and I touched on this and talked about it. You know, individuals know how to do certain rituals to the DNA. Like individuals know how to do certain rituals to confuse the souls, and that's the reason why I said I'm not dealing with any hospitals or none of that stuff, because I was like, they're not getting, no, they're not getting nothing, and like I said, you can heal yourself, what I'm saying, like you can heal your body and stuff, and you can do certain things, like you can tap into your DNA and help your loved ones as well, you know but the doctors, like the individuals can do certain rituals with your blood or anything that's from your physical body. That's the reason why I say, hey, you have to be careful who you mess with, it also too, because you don't know what they're into, you know and certain individuals could be working with the corporation. It's like you have to be on certain levels, so you can so you can pretty much know certain things. You could be like, okay, this individual, like, you could be like, I'm picking up on their frequency, they on some other stuff, I need to stop messing with them. Like, because you have certain individuals, it could be one of your loved ones or even certain relatives can be working with a corporation to set you up, and get certain things and stuff, and confuse the souls and confuse your loved ones, your younglings, or whatever. Sometimes you have to watch out for some of your younglings, because some of your younglings can be from another dimension or share another DNA on another level. And you can you know um, raise them to be, the best way that you can, and they still come out messed up. It's not you. It's basically they from another world, another dimension. They could carry one of your loved ones' DNA that's pretty much messed up and screwed up. It's not you. And this goes out to the single individuals, or if individuals are still signed a so-called married contract. Yeah, like, I'm not telling y'all what to do, but I will say this: you can't trust the doctors or the hospitals, because they pledge to certain things. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but I don't trust them, and I'm not messing with them, because, like I said, like years ago, individuals lied and said, "Oh, lied and said I had Crohn's," and then another doctor said that I didn't. So individuals lie. So once I started activating and connecting with my DNA, I basically found out you know, like, like I said, like I told, even told the dumb, stupid ass doctors, I said parasites can mimic any diseases, Crohn's, diverticulitis, uh, like certain diseases, like parasites can mess you up on many levels. It can take over your thoughts and stuff. That's the reason why they inject parasites and stuff. It's like Venom. You ever watch that Venom on Marvel? You know, where it can control your DNA. They're not going to talk about that. You have certain, you know, and that's on another level. That's another video. But I let them know, like, hey, and it was basically, it was basically parasites. It wasn't like individuals, doctors are lie so they can get income coming in because they pledge to certain stuff. Like if you have issues with your stomach and stuff, you might have parasites in your stomach. Or you probably have parasites in your stomach. It ain't no might. Everybody have parasites. Animals, everybody have parasites because of what you take in. Do you feel my signals? So like if some of y'all decide to go to the doctor and stuff, they're gonna lie to you for one, and you ask a bunch of questions and stuff, and like I checked the doctor and I said I'm not coming back because y'all not helping me and I don't need your fucking help. But at the time, like that's like I said, that's when I started. I was like I can heal myself. I can't sit here and depend on someone to help me. I can't depend on that. I help myself. I don't need their help. And that's what I was thinking. And I was pissed off at myself for going to the hospital. And this was some years ago. This was like, probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I was like, and I even told that doctor, he was like, oh, you'll be back. I was like, oh, no, I'm not. Because I'm going to heal myself and basically go, I told him go fuck himself. Because like I said, and I even asked questions. I was like, well, show me. Go back and show me because they don't want to show you nothing. They'll just come back and tell you all that, oh, you got cancer. You got Crohn's. You have this. Show the proof. You can't trust the machines. But y'all tapping into individuals' DNA. You can't go by, but they on some slick stuff. They want to lie and tell individuals, hey, you're sick. But you're not sick. And that's when you start thinking that you're sick. You're making yourself sick. You projecting that into your soul and you're making yourself sick. You're not sick. But individuals think that, hey, I'm sick. I feel like I'm this and I feel like I'm that. Well, your individuals set themselves up. Well, I got to go to the doctor. I'm lightheaded. I feel like this and that. Like I said, when you reach certain levels, there's certain things that's connecting with you, and sometimes a signal can be so strong it can make you dizzy. There are certain other versions of you that's connecting with you to get you off or get you out of certain worlds because they see that certain things it's fucked up in other worlds. So they'd be like, hey, I got to merge with another part of me to get, set up certain things so I can be straight in the next dimension or move to many other levels so I can get out of certain low frequency worlds. But individuals don't think like that. If they get, sometimes you're going to get dizzy and off balance and stuff like that. Because sometimes you can pick up on, other frequencies as well. Like you can tell the difference between certain frequencies. You can tell the certain frequencies that you're supposed to connect with, and you can tell other frequencies that's a frequency scrambler or on some other stuff. Do y'all feel my signals? But the doctors, they already pledged to other things, and I even like whenever like 5 or 6 years ago, like it was probably 6 years ago, so called 6 years ago. One of the nurses, and I was talking to one of the nurses, and I was like, I said You know, I said, how come y'all keep on drawing a bunch of blood? I know. I mean, I knew the answer. I already know. But um, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. And I talked about this some years ago. And like I said, what I talk about, I experience, and I share it with y'all. I don't do like the fake truthers, get shit off the internet and recycle stuff, and copy other individuals, mimic individuals' frequencies and energies. Um, so I asked her, and she shut the door, and she was like, and I told her this is exactly what I told her. I said, I know the hospital pretty much it's part of a corporation, and I said, and I feel like they're experimenting on the physical bodies. So she shut the door, came in, and she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, it's true. She said, but you didn't hear it from me. She said, you didn't hear it from me. And she was like, I could lose my job. And I told her, I said, I wouldn't dare do that to you, you know. But I know what's going on and stuff like that. And, and she ended up, watching my channel, and she was filling my channel and stuff like that. Because I told her, I said, I talk about stuff like that. This is before I actually really, you know, um, this was on my other channel, but, now I'm doing this one and stuff. Oh, yeah. A bunch of vampires. Oh, especially for you, funny. I'm Gary. Get off. I know you. I'm Gary. Get off. I know you ready to eat. Spiritually free got on here. She like, hey, I'm ready to eat. You've been on this live too long. Okay, I know you're ready. I'm Gary. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Spiritually free ready. She ready to go get something to eat. So I appreciate y'all tuning in and stuff. If y'all want to show some love, go ahead. Give y'all a couple of seconds. But I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I gotta get off. I'll probably do another live later on, y'all. I'll probably do another live. Especially free. It's funny. Yeah, she ready to get her eat on. All right, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Noah. It's getting hot up in here. Woo. Well, I'm very shook up out of here, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. Indeed, Glenn. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all around. Clear.